Winter Wonderland is coming to Overwatch. Woo-hoo! Ladies and gentlemen, I am Stylosa, and this is Unit Lost. And today is the day that the Overwatch Christmas update lands. However, we've had a little bit of a leak. Now, I believe this is the Russian version of Facebook, vk.com or something like that. Anyway, this is a verified community. So what that means is that it's an Overwatch official portal on that social platform. And what has happened is the Russian team appear to have uploaded the postcard, which we all seen on Twitter last week, with still with the file name intact, and the file name is this: OW Winter Wonderland postcard. So what that means is the event is probably called Winter Wonderland, and this makes sense because if you think of Halloween Terror, Summer Games, they're generic names. And why would this event be called Winter Wonderland? Well, you can't call it Overwatch Christmas, right? Because Christmas is not a global holiday. While us in the West probably think it is, in the US and Europe and places like that. Well, it's not really like a holiday in Africa or in China or other places around the world. While they may be aware of it, but it's not actually like a global holiday. So to call it something like Winter Wonderland makes it a little bit more sense. It's also kind of funny because like the southern hemisphere is like in summer right now, but then whatever, I don't live there, so it's all cool and it's all fine. Oh no, it's not cool actually, it's warm, isn't it? But there you go, we got the name of the event, Winter Wonderland. So what I think it'd be fun to do in this video is, because we are literally hours before this launches, this video goes live at 2 PM GMT, so that means in 4 to 5 hours from this video, we will most likely see the Winter Wonderland update. So what is this going to contain? Well, I've made a number of videos on this, and I've spoke about all the kinds of different stuff that I hope will be in it, and things like the PvE arena. I'd really like to see that. But what I'm going to do in this video is just talk about stuff that I guess I would like to see, like little bits and bobs. And I want you guys to comment below with stuff that you'd like to see. So the obvious one is the Soldier 76 Dad Christmas jumper. Or, would you call it pullover, maybe some people might call it. A Christmas jumper, right? With some sort of horrendous Christmas design on it. That needs to be a skin. If it's not, I will not be very happy. Because, put some nice chinos on him, get some, nice, brown shoes, and then sort of give him a nice reindeer or a Christmas tree on his jumper. It would be awesome. It would be awesome, and that's all I ever wanted. But there are other things as well. The payload. Now we know King's Row is going to be the Christmas map. Now we know from the Halloween event that they changed certain things on the map. Like with Hollywood during the Halloween event, the first choke point, so as you're attacking the first point, there is a car parked underneath the archway. That turned into bales of hay, and it had like Halloween pumpkins put on top of it. What I'm hoping is that this goes a little bit further with Christmas, and the payload on King's Row, and every King's Row map, every payload map that I want, but it's going to be King's Row, probably just as the custom map. The payload needs to be Santa's sleigh, and it needs to be full of presents, because if it's not, I will not be very happy. In fact, I just will not be very happy at all, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll want my money back. The next thing is Winston. Winston needs a skin. Winston hasn't had a skin in any of the events. Poor Winston. I mean, he got that dodgy, emote thing from the Halloween event. Not very good. Bad. He needs a skin, but what the hell could they give Winston? I don't think they're going to give Winston the Christmas or the Father Christmas skin. And it probably won't be called that anyway. It'll probably just be called Festive something. Because again, they're not going to... I don't think you'll be seeing the word Christmas too much in the event, because again, it has to be a global event and all of that stuff. Maybe he could be, I don't know, like a Yeti or something. That might work, although that's not very festive, I suppose. It's probably going to be Torbjorn that gets the Santa-style skin, although I kind of hope that it is maybe not Torbjorn. And I don't know, it kind of would suit Roadhog a bit better, but Roadhog's got a lot of skins, and Roadhog had a skin in the last event. Now, who knows, whether you get a skin in the last event, does that mean that you don't get one in the next event? I don't know. Knowing Blizzard, probably not, because Blizzard are just going to put the skins onto the characters that work the best. Witch Mercy was always going to be Mercy, it wouldn't be anybody else. So there's going to be a lot of stuff like that, probably, which goes on. It could be the case, we might not see a skin for Roadhog, and characters that have already got skins, and then we sort of see them fill out the roster. Maybe that's something they want to do. Who knows? Like I said, knowing Blizzard, it probably isn't the case. They probably just want to make skins. They probably come up with an idea for a skin, and then are like, where will this work? Who will this fit the best? And, honestly, I think a Father Christmas skin is going to fit the best on Roadhog. Torbjorn should get an elf skin because he's small, because that would kind of be funny, right? Because he doesn't like the fact that he's called a dwarf, when he clearly is a dwarf, because he's from World of Warcraft, if you look at him. So, it would be funny if he got an elf skin, but, if he gets a Christmas skin, that's cool, and that's fine. Oh, and his armor packs, if he does get the Christmas, Father Christmas skin, they need to be little presents that he drops. That would be absolutely awesome. Yeah, so the event, we've got its name. There's not really too much to go on just yet, but I thought it'd be fun to make this video because I am really hyped, like super hyped for this. I think this is going to be the best event Overwatch has ever had. It makes sense. Every other event has been much better than the last event. So, yeah, I can't wait to see this. Holy hell. Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Let me know what you think about the Christmas event. Like, are you hyped for it? Is this going to make you come back to Overwatch? Because I know people generally come back to the game when there's a new sort of seasonal event because there's loads of new content. You know, maybe not everybody wants to sit there and play competitive all the time. But yeah, I'll just end this video with this. My very big thing that I want in this seasonal event is not skins, is not emotes, is not voice lines, sprays, or any of that. It is a PvE mode, and a much better PvE mode than we got with the Halloween event, because that was the pinnacle of that event. I want some sort of awesome PvE mode, and you know that I want this arena-style raid boss mode. If we get that, I'll be amazed, right? You will see loads of videos on it, because I'll be like, holy hell, this is the greatest thing ever. Alright guys, I'm Mr. So this is Unit Lost. You can follow me on Twitter, which is @UnitLostGaming, and I will catch you in Overwatch's Winter Wonderland. See you next time. Toodaloo.